Hey, let's talk a little bit about retaining walls. There's a number of ways to hold back dirt in a certain dirt or gravel or whatever it may be. So one way is just put a big old boulder down and then you can backfill. The next way is more your cheap Home Depot Lowe's block. Each one of these blocks maybe weighs 15, 20 pounds max. And this is good to go maximum of maybe 3 feet. Another thing that we do that's pretty inexpensive is we'll just do, I call this the earthen dam. We just do dirt, we pack it, and we can put gravel behind it and then build a patio. What's very, very important though is this has to be packed or this is gonna begin to melt and then this gravel begins to move and then your patio sinks. But this is a very inexpensive way of retaining gravel for a patio. And we've done it a number of times very successfully. Then you get to the big old Walmart version of a retaining wall. And I say that because a lot of times at Walmart, they'll have super tall 30, 40 foot retaining walls. And that would be your hollow block, ICUM block. Each one of those weigh about 85 pounds. They're gonna be hollow when you backfill them with gravel. And then you backfill behind it and you put grid in it. And this grid locks into these blocks and then it keeps the wall from tipping over. In other words, without this grid, it would be like me standing like this and then someone pushing me sideways. But when you add the grid, it's like me standing like this. It gives me a broader base and it's harder to push me over. But this is your most complex wall. This is the kind of wall you want to have engineered. Now let me take you outside and I'm going to show you the 3 different types of walls. This is your cheap Lowe's Home Depot block. It does the job for many little garden instances. Here you can see where we stacked up boulders in here that we're using to retain the gravel or the dirt that's underneath here. And then down here, you just have your earth berm. In other words, underneath this, I've got gravel and then I've just put dirt here that's packed and it holds back the gravel. And this is your least expensive and it's been done very successfully. I don't have an example of your super tall Lowe's or your super tall Walmart retaining wall, but this is the 3 different ways of holding back whatever your backfill is that we've done pretty successfully.